Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Wasim. In this video, I'm going to work on IGCSE ICT paper 2 data manipulation. Especially, I'm going to work on data manipulation, specimen paper 2016. Let's go to data manipulation part. It's in task 3. Here is task 3. Okay, you're going to prepare some reports for the company. Make sure all currency values are euros to 2 decimal places. Using a suitable software package, import the file s16cars.csv. Let's go to access. Here we are going to import a file. You have to choose a text file and browse. Then locate the file s16 cars file, then click on OK, then next. First row contains field names. Here the first row will become the field name. Then next, here you can change the data types according to the question paper. You have VIN text, model text, power text, engine size text, and cost price currency, color text, distributor text type, dispatched boolean, and logical. So we have text, and engine also we have to take text type. Cost price is currency. Color should be text. Okay, and the dispatch should be yes no type boolean. Okay, after that say next, say okay. Then here you are going to choose my own primary key or let access add a primary key. Let's see what exactly it says. We have to set the VIN field as a primary key. Okay, then you have to go here and choose my own primary key. Then it will select VIN as a primary key. If you want to change, you can change it from here. Depends on examination. Okay, whatever they ask question, accordingly you have to do. Next, then car CSV finished. Yes. So I have imported a file. Now the file is imported, car s16 cars. Okay, so let's go to import s16 distributor.csv file as a new database, as a table in your database. Set distributor code field as a key field. Let's import another file, text file, browse, then s16 distributor, then say OK. Next, first row contain field name. Next, choose my own primary key. They said distributor code should be a primary key. Here is distributor code. Next, finish. So we have imported both the files. Close. So we have imported s16 cars and distributors. These two files we have imported. Okay, so let me check this cars file. Double click here, check the data is in the form of -1 and 0. So the data should be in the form of yes and no. Therefore, go to design view and go to dispatched and change the format here to yes no type. Yes no type. Okay, close this, save the file. Now double click and open the data, and you can see now it's in the form of yes and no. Okay, next. So we have done with this. Now evidence 3 we have to show. Take screenshot evidence showing the field name and data types used in the two tables. Insert these screenshots into your evidence document. We need to open the evidence document. We have to check Open the evidence file. Here is the evidence file. So in this evidence file, step number 28, we have to show cards table. Step number 29, distributors table. Okay, let's go back to access, design view of this table, take a screenshot of this and put it in the cards in the evidence file. Make sure that you crop this table. You crop this particular screenshot, click on format, take crop tool. From here you can crop it like this. Okay, crop this, show the table name, then drag this, increase the size so that it's visible clearly. So all the fields I have shown here. Okay, similarly you go to the distributor table and go to distributor table and take design view, take a screenshot of this. You can press on print screen from the keyboard. Okay, then go to evidence file and show the evidence. Go to format, once again crop this, whichever the area is not necessary you have to remove it, and make sure that you show the field table names. Okay, the table name should appear. Increase the size. Okay, look at this, my both the tables are visible very clearly. I'm done with this evidence number. So I'm done with evidence 3. Let's move on to question number 25. Create a one-to-many relationship. I'm going to create a relationship one-to-many as a link between the distributor code field in the distributor table and distributor field in the cards table. So I'm going to create a relationship. After that I'm going to place in the evidence file screenshot. Okay, let's go back to access. Now to create a relationship, let us close both the files, then go to external data, database tools, click on relationship, add the tables, cards tables and distributor table. So both the tables we have taken. Okay, and make sure all the fields are visible. Okay, all fields are visible here. Fine. We need to create a distributor code from the distributor table to cards distributor. This is one-to-many relationship. Leave it here. So it is showing one-to-many relationship. Click on create. Now relationship is created. Okay, from distributor code to distributor. Double click on this and you can check here distributor table, distributor code, cards table, distributor. Fine. And one-to-many relationship is there. You have to take a screenshot of this and put it in the evidence file. Go to evidence file and show the evidence in this particular field. Take a screenshot and crop this, whichever the part you don't need, remove it like this, remove it like this. Okay, crop. In this way you can remove it. Now increase the size of this so that it appears clearly. Distributor code and distributor. Fine. Then you need to go to question number 26. Insert these 3 records in the table. In the database table you are going to insert all the 3 records. Okay, just you can type it. You go to step number 26, right? So close this, close this, save this relationship and close it. Now we have done with that. Now what they are asking us to do, we have to enter data in cards table. Just open cards table, double click here, then go to the bottom of the file, and you're going to add the records. Okay, here you are going to add records. Just type it from here. Let us suppose like this. Just I'm copying instead of typing. You can't do this because you will be having a hard copy with you. Fine. So this is VIN, then model, micro Z. Okay. Then you will be doing with D. Fine, you can type D here. What about this one? Value 1200. Next. Let's check. 11,000. 11. 1, 2, 3. 11,000. Okay. Then blue. FMD color is blue. FMD. Okay. SA space SA FMD SA. Then no. So we have no. Similarly, you need to add 2 more records to this particular database. Okay, you can do it. I'm not going to do. It's fine. Just I'm saving it. Okay. So you add these 2 more records. Then move on to check your data entry for errors. Save the data. You will be getting 3 marks for this. Okay. Make sure what you have entered is correct. Then close it. Let's move on to produce a report. So whenever you see this produce a report, what you need to do is first you have to create a query. Okay, you need to create a query. Either it may be a design view or a query wizard or query design, whichever you feel comfortable you can take. Let's do query design. Whenever you do query, make sure that you take both the tables, because sometimes they will ask you data from both tables. Therefore you have to take this. Fine, take like this. After that let's move on to, so whenever you see contains a new field called delivered price and show only the records where the country is France, show only the field. So when you see a report like this, first you have to make a query. I have created a query design. Then you will be confused from where you have to start, isn't it? So what to do, you will be most of the time confused how exactly we need to start. Just keep in mind one thing, you must start from show only the record. This is the first step you have to do. Okay, first step is show only the records, not show only this one. This is a criteria. Don't go for criteria. First, what are the fields they are asking you to show? Select all that fields. Show only the fields: VIN, model, power, engine size, cost price, color, port, distributor, and delivered price. So what you need to do, simple thing, you have to select all this, whichever they're asking you. Engine size, then cost price and color. Cost price is here, color is here. Then port is available in the other file here. Then port, distributor, where distributor is here, distributor. That's it, I'm done with this distributor. Okay, and delivered price with their labels and data fully visible. We have to show delivered price as well. So I'm done with Question 1 means the third point have to start like this. So any report, if you see, you have to make sure that you start with this one. Next what to do? We have to create delivered price. This is a new calculated field. Delivered price is not available in this table as well as in this table. So we have to create a new field called delivered price here at runtime. Okay, so you write here as it is. Don't do any mistakes while typing. Spelling mistakes or something like that. Make sure you write delivered price as it is. Copy. I'm putting here like this. So this is a calculated field at runtime. I'm just calculating it, and this field is not available in the table. So whenever you calculate in the query, you make sure you write down the syntax like this: delivered price followed by colon, 2 dots, then square brackets. You write what are they asking you to calculate. Contains a new field called delivered price, okay, which is calculated at runtime. This field will calculate cost price plus 200 euros. Okay, so you go back, cost price, write the spelling as it is, cost underscore price. Check the spelling of cost price, exactly cost price, yes, perfect. Then square bracket close, plus 200. So 200 is a value, no need to be in the square bracket. 200, and click on show. Just you press enter, otherwise automatically it will check box. So this is how you need to calculate in the query. Let us suppose cost price plus another field name. If another field name is there, so that field also you must write in the square bracket. Fine. Let's move on. So we have done with this as well. So we have done with 2 of this. Now next, show only the records where the country is France and cars have not been dispatched. So this is the criteria we are going to apply in the query. Okay, so what is the criteria? We have to show where the records where the country is France. Let's go here. Where is the country? Just locate the country. We don't have any country in this. Okay, so what we should do, we have to take the country is in this table, distributors table. Double click on country, and they did not ask us to show country in this, therefore we are not supposed to show this. Uncheck this box, but we have to put the criteria. Okay, what is the criteria? Country is France. So here in this criteria column, look at this, in criteria I'm going to write France. So France is a text type of data. When you press enter, automatically it will take speech marks, double quotes. Okay, if you wish you can give it, but if you're not sure what kind of data is that, just press enter key, it will take automatically. So country is France. If you do any spelling mistake here in the France, you will not get the data in query. Okay, you have to be very careful. You must write absolutely whatever it is in the database. Okay, or in the question paper, like here it is mentioned clearly. Here it is mentioned very clearly that we have to use France, France. So you write as it is, France. I'm done with first criteria. Let's go to second one. The cars have not been dispatched. The cars have not been dispatched. You have to take dispatched. It is in second cars table. Double click. Don't show this because dispatched is not a part of our field, so it's not available in this one. Therefore, we are not going to show this. So dispatch, not dispatch means no. Dispatch is no. Press enter. See, dispatch is not, we are not getting speech mark here. We are not getting this double quotes because this is Boolean type, yes, no type. Okay, so it should be only no. No, there is no checkbox. Let's click on run and check the query whether our query is working or not. Perfect, our query is working. Okay, look, we have got the data, and let's go back again. Click on design view, so you can see this query. Save the query, close this, and we have query 1. Just click OK. Alright, so we have got query 1. Next step will be, so we have done with this 3, question 1, 2 and 3, point 1 and 2 and 3. Let's move on. Fits on a single page wide, has page orientation of landscape, sort the data into ascending order of VIN. So for this we need to create a report now. So query part is over. Now we will be moving on to creating a report. So click on create report wizard. Click on wizard. Okay. When you take report wizard, you make sure that you select the query for this particular report. So but it is showing cards here. This is not correct. Therefore go here and select query 1. For this query 1, we have all data according to our requirements. Look at this question. So according to this, show only the fields, blah blah blah, everything, right? So we need this particular query. Or if you keep cursor on query, and if you go to create and report wizard, it will show query to you. So we can take directly. By mistake, if your cursor is on the table, then it will be a problem. You need to change accordingly. So my data is my query. Then my source for this particular report is query 1. So select all fields, say next, next, next. Then we need to sort this according to I'm here. Sort the data into ascending order of VIN. Okay, so ascending order of VIN. After that, so ascending order. If there's a descending, click on this, you'll get descending. It's a toggle key. Again press, you get ascending order. Next, and should be landscape. Make sure this is. So I'm done with this one, landscape. So take landscape, then click next. And here you are going to write the title of the report, or if you don't write here, you can click on modify, say finish. So here you can add your title S16. Instead of S16 cars, you can, they said clearly, include the heading dispatch manifest port, this part. Okay, this should be your heading. Fine. So go here and write down this is your heading. Clear? So this is my design view of the report. So let's go here and check if it's on a single page wide, meaning all the fields should be on same page. This should not go to the another page. All should be on single page wide. Any number of pages you may get records, but should be on single page wide. Okay, so should be single page wide. Next, has orientation over. Now calculate total number of cars. We have to calculate total number of cars at the bottom of the, we have to calculate at the bottom of the report. Fine. So to see the data, what you should do, click on view. You can see all the records. Look at this. Records are not visible clearly. Some of them are not visible. You will lose marks for this. Make sure all the data is visible correctly. Okay, so you need to do layout view. Go here, increase the size. You can see the values. Make sure you increase the size, you will get the values. And it says clearly here, single page wide, and look at this, Has page unit landscape, sorting is over. Fully visible, all the fields must be fully visible. Okay, where is it? Show only records, this one. And look here, price with their labels and data fully visible. This is very, very important. If the data is not visible, if the field names are not visible fully, you will lose marks. Make sure that all the field names visible fully. Here this is not visible, therefore you need to drag this and make sure this is visible. Done. Check how many records are there at the bottom. Go to preview the record, file, just print, preview. Look, all are in the single page wide. I have only one page. This is first page, my second page. Okay, only two pages are there. Look at this, only two pages. Okay, page 1 of 1 and page 2. Clear? So all my records are fully visible. Close this, preview. So this is my report. After that, they're asking me to calculate total number of cars in this selection. Place it at the bottom of the report. At the bottom of the report, you need to calculate total number of cars. Go down somewhere here, anywhere. You make sure to select any of the field. You go to totals and count records. That's it. So we are total number of cars are 41. Should be 43, but I have not added 2 records there, therefore it is showing 41. Okay, and at the right side they said, okay, so I have shown this one. Now has label to the left side of this number, total cars for France. So we are going to add one label left side of this number. Okay, go to design view and take design. Here we have label and text box. Many students will do mistake here, they take text box, but you should not take text box. You have to make sure you take label. Okay, just press take label and write down here. What are you going to write? You are going to write total cars for France. Okay, you are going to write this, total car for France. Fine, that's it. Make sure it is visible clearly. Click here, drag it down. Now it's visible clearly. Bring this little bit towards right side. Let's check now. Click on view. Go to the bottom. Yeah, total cars for France 41. Okay, so I'm done with this. Let's go to, so this part also finished. Now the question, last one is left. Has your name, center number, candidate number on the left in the footer? Your name, center number, candidate number on the left in the footer. So they are saying footer. There are 2 footers are available here. You have report footer and page footer. Sometimes they may ask you to keep your name, keep your details in the footer. Okay, report, at the end of the report they may ask you to write your name. When the end of the report means you have to write it in the footer. If they say your name should appear on each page, then it should be page footer. If you write your name in the page footer, it appears on every page. If you write your name in the report footer, your name will appear at the end of the report. Once the report is over, then your name will be displayed there. Okay, so in this case it's up to you where you want report footer or a page footer. Let's write it in a page footer. Take label. They said left side, so this is the left side of the footer. Write your name, then you write, okay, let's write my name, Wasim. Center number, whatever it may be, OM 123 comma candidate number 1 2 3 4. You can write your candidate number. Okay, let's click on view and check. So at the bottom of this, your name is visible, and if you go to end of this report, you can see your name here. Fine. So if you want to see the preview, go to file, print, preview, go down and check. Page number 1, you have your name is visible. Page number 2, your name is visible. 2 of 2. Okay. So if you write in the report footer, let's see the difference. Okay, I want to remove this from here. I want to put it here. Now see the difference. Okay. So if you go to print, file, print, preview, check. Now we are in. So your name is not visible on page 1. On page 2, right after the end of the report, your name will be visible, your details will be visible. So this is in report footer. Is this clear? I hope you got the point. You understood the concept of entering your name in the page footer and in the report footer. Okay, that's it. So save and print this report. You're going to you need to work on this, like as we said, all the values should be in euros, 2 decimal places. Okay, so what you should do, you have to make sure that price, currency 2 decimal places euros, done. And here 2 decimal places, euro is my currency, 2 decimal places. Let's check the data now. So all the values are in euros. Okay, in the same manner, when you do query, you have to make sure that all should be in euros. So what you can do, go to delivered price, right click here, form properties, from here format, you can drag this so that it is visible fully. Currency euro, 2 decimal places. Okay, and now you can check the data. So it is in the form of euro, 2 decimal places. Okay, so in this way you have to change the currency type to euro. And coming to task 4, database labels. Okay, database labels, you are going to prepare labels for the company. Okay, so when you see the report, again, sorry, what you call question here, produce labels from all the data which are arranged in 2 columns, only include cars which have not yet been dispatched. So whenever you look at this particular labels, again you will be confused what to do, how to start, isn't it? In the similar way, you had produce a report, either a report or a label. You must create a query first, because they're asking you to use specific criteria. If you don't use the criteria, you will get the whole records. Maybe a table contains 100 or 200 or 500 records. So all will be into your labels. Therefore, here you are going to select specific records. Therefore, what you should do, you have to filter the data. You have to write query, either report or a label. You have to make a query. Okay, let's save this. So I'm done with the report. Let's go to create again, query, design. Take both the tables. So first part is over. So from where we should start? Always remember one thing, you have to start from show only. Okay, so from here I have to start. Show only the fields VIN, model, port and distributor. Only 4 fields they need. Okay, then you take VIN, model, then port and distributor. Port is here, distributor is, I think, yeah, it's here. I'm done. So this part is over. What is the second thing? Go to criteria. Okay, my criteria is this one. Include only the records where VIN begins with 37. VIN begins with 37. Just go to here, you have to put the criteria for VIN. Begins with 37 means start with 37, right? 37 followed by anything means wild card, you have to take asterisk. So 37, it can be anything after that. Therefore 37 star. You press enter, automatically you will get like operator. Okay, so it comes in speed marks because it's a text group of number and text. Okay, but starts with the number. So first part is over. Then the country field is Spain. The country field, go to, but there is no country here. What to do? Take country, then do not show this, write the criteria Spain. Make sure you write correct spelling. Press enter, automatically you get speed marks. Okay. Next, the power field is E. What is the power field? E. Let's go to power. Where is power? Where is power? It's somewhere here. Okay, double click. Make sure don't show this. Sorry. Yeah, power is not shown, right? Don't show this and should be E. Give space, press enter. That's it. After that, so I have got VIN 37. Begins with 37, country is Spain, and the power field is E. Then go up and check only include cars which have not yet been dispatched. So dispatched, where is dispatched? Here it is, double click, but don't show this. Not yet been dispatched means dispatch is no. That's it. After that, so my query part is over. Now arrange in 2 columns. This should be in the labels. Display name, this should be labels. That's it. So my query part is completed. Now what I should do, just run this query and check how we will get records or not. Absolutely fine. So it's working. So these many records are there in the table. Okay. So I'm saving this query as query 2. That's it. Fine. So the last part now, only hardly 2 minutes left. Okay. In this one, what I'm going to do, we have to create now labels. Create labels, click on labels. Then again you need to go here and check arranged in 2 columns. Make sure you take, it's here is 3 columns, here is 2 columns, take 2 columns. Say next. Then fonts, if you want to change, you can change it, depends on you how much you font you want, size, color, whatever you want, you can do it. Italic, styles. Okay, now come back here, but make sure that you have selected the query. If you don't select the query, look, I have not selected the query, therefore I got so many fields. I don't want all this. Okay, because I need to select my query. If I don't take my query, what will happen? I will get all the data, maybe hundreds of records I will get. So I'll be in big trouble. Therefore, first thing is keep cursor on query 2. This is very, very important. Then go to labels. Now I'm safe. Next. Now only 4 fields I got, right? What are they saying? Let's read here. VI, this is over, right? Next, display the field name as well as the data. We have to show the field name. What is the field name? VIN is a field name. And what is the value in that? We have to show both. So we have to show this. These are actually called fields, right? When I take field here, meaning the value will come. But they don't see. If I click like this, what will happen? Only value of VIN will be displayed in the result. What they are saying, I don't want this now. I want to write VIN field name, then followed by colon. Then I want to take this. So I will get the label as well as value. So this is the label, this is the value. Press enter. Similarly, model. This is the label. Then what is the value? This in brackets, whatever it comes, it's a value. Then port, then colon, then value. Okay, next. Distributor, write down distributor. Distributor, then colon, then next. That's it. Next, anything sorting required, just have a look here. Display field name, there is no sorting. Okay, we have no need to sort the data, so no need. Next, what is the label required? So we can write it in the design view. Modify, say finish. So I'm done with this. Let me select all, bring it down, then write down the heading. Warning, check charge voltage before delivery. So in a large font at the top of each label include the heading. This heading we have to put. Okay, let's write. Take the label. Don't take text box, take label. Warning. Once again I want to then you can do warning, then after that it should be in the second line. Okay, make sure that you have a second line. Take the label, click here. What are they saying? You write check charge voltage before delivery. Check charge voltage before delivery. Okay, like this. Make sure it is exactly aligned like this. And size you can increase or decrease. Format, make it 14, make it 14. Fine. Make sure this is exactly aligned to this one. Okay, aligned to this one. Fine. Let's click here and check. Run this. Label is here. Double click. Look. Let's go to design view again. Make sure that all are visible. Okay, voltage before delivery. And this is not. Just move a little bit down this one by holding control. So there is a difference between heading and subheading. And this one should be bold. This one should be bold. Okay, go to file and preview this. Print, preview in 2 columns, and these are the records. Perfect. Okay, this is how you need to do. Okay, delivery, it's not visible clearly, it seems. Let me go again and just drag it a little bit down. Yeah, now it's fine. It's fully visible. So when you see preview, you can see in 2 columns. Okay, then go for printing. Okay, like this you have to do, and make sure your name, candidate number, center number. If they ask you to put, you have to include your name, center number, candidate number at the bottom of each label. So the page layout may look like this. It should be like this. Fine. So go back, design view. So page footer is here. Write your name. Okay, Wasim, and write your number or M123 1234 candidate number. Okay, so go to file once again, print preview. They're asking you to show me what exactly they said. Include your name, center number, candidate number at the bottom of each label. You have to keep it. Then you need to do like this: preview, design view, remove from here, put it in this area. That's it. Now it will appear in all the pages. Look, design view, okay, print, preview. Look here, in each and every label, your name and candidate number, center number is visible. Okay, so we have done with this. This is over, and at last you have to print. That's it. 9 marks for this. So this is a label. Thank you so much for watching this video.